Welcome, everyone. Today we will explore Let Us Speak from Unit 2, titled Life Around Us, specifically Chapter 1, Picture Time. In this presentation, we'll look at a fascinating picture and talk about the animals we see there. We'll identify different animals, learn their names in English, and discuss where we might have seen them before. We'll also notice if there are any birds in the picture, try to name them, and count how many snakes are present. Lastly, we'll observe what the monkey is doing. So, let's get started and have fun discovering the animals around us. Today, we're exploring a fun and familiar rhyme called MRIDANG. It's a simple counting song that helps us learn numbers in a playful way. We start by counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have the line, "Once I caught a fish alive," which makes the song more engaging. Then we continue with 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the story ends with "Then I let it go again." This song is not just about counting. It also introduces the idea of playing and learning at the same time. It's a great way to connect numbers with everyday activities, making learning fun and memorable. As we go through this, remember that our goal is to see how playful songs like this can make understanding numbers easier and more enjoyable. And in the larger picture, these simple activities build a strong foundation for more advanced math skills later on. Have you ever seen a fish? Think about where you might have seen one, maybe in a pond, an aquarium, or even in a story. What was its color? Was it bright orange, shiny silver, or maybe a vibrant blue? These questions help us observe and remember details about what we see around us. Now, as we move forward, I want to help you follow the correct alphabetical order. This is important because it helps us organize our thoughts and learn new words more easily. Next, we're going to do 2 fun activities together. First, let's speak and practice the words related to the fish and the alphabet. Then, we'll draw. We'll join the letters in the right order. This helps us complete the picture of the fish. After that, we can color it in. It's a fun way to learn and be creative at the same time. Remember, this activity is part of our bigger goal, learning words, colors, and the alphabet while having fun. Let's get started. Let's take a moment to explore this playful rhyme about monkeys. Here, we see a counting sequence that begins with 4 little monkeys jumping on a tree. As the story unfolds, one monkey falls down and bumps his knee, which is humorously emphasized with the exclamations "ah." "Ah, ah." This pattern continues with 5 monkeys, then 3, highlighting how the number decreases as each monkey falls. This rhyme isn't just fun. It helps children understand counting and the concept of subtraction in a memorable way. It also introduces the idea of cause and effect, as the monkey's actions lead to the falls. By engaging with this story, children can develop their numerical awareness while enjoying a lively, musical experience. And of course, we're invited to sing along, making learning both interactive and enjoyable. Now, let's talk about the little monkeys in our story. You'll notice that the phrase, "no more monkeys jumping on a tree," means that the monkeys have stopped jumping. Each of these monkeys is now holding his knee, which shows that they may have hurt themselves while jumping. The story then describes one little monkey jumping on a tree, and unfortunately he fell down and bumped his knee. You can hear the sounds "ah, ah, ah," which show that he's feeling some pain. Next, we see 2 little monkeys jumping on the tree, and again, one falls and bumps his knee. This pattern repeats to help us remember that falling can happen when monkeys jump, and it can cause pain. Throughout this story, we're highlighting some key sight words like each, is, and, which are important for reading fluency. We also introduced new words such as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which help us count and understand quantities. Words like little, fell, bumped, and holding give us more details about what's happening. This story connects to the overall theme of learning about numbers, actions, and emotions, helping kids understand what happens when they jump and fall. Remember, it's all about making learning fun and memorable. Let's talk about some fun language activities today. Do you know any other number rhymes? You can ask your parents or elders at home, maybe in a different language. It would be great to share those with the class later. Now, for our activity, I want you to find the word little in the poem and circle it whenever you see it. This helps us pay attention to specific words and understand their importance. Next, think about the rhyming words in the songs you've read, like Five Alive and Trini. Notice how they sound similar and make the songs catchy. Rhyming is a fun way to improve our language skills. Finally, let's try creating rhyming words for the word 10, using the help box provided. Look at the letters H, P, M, D, and see how you can combine them with N to make new words that rhyme with 10. This activity encourages creativity and helps us understand sound patterns better. Overall, these activities are not just about words. They're about making language fun and meaningful. Now, let's move on to the final activity. I will show you a list of animals, and your task is to match each one with its correct name. We've got a lion, a monkey, a fish, an elephant, a frog, and a rabbit. Take a moment to think about each animal and recall their names. This exercise helps reinforce our understanding of animal names and their characteristics. Remember, recognizing these animals is an important part of expanding our vocabulary and connecting words to real-world objects. So let's go ahead and match each animal with its proper name. Feel free to ask questions if you're unsure about any of them. This activity ties back to our overall theme of learning about animals and their names in a fun and engaging way.